with people, organizations, and events that create community in and around Richmond Hill. A very culturally diverse community with lots of trees and streams and interesting people. On this podcast, I have the pleasure of speaking with Brooke Scott, the manager of the Village Market. This is a market that focuses on organic foods. It is located in the Waldorf School on Bathurst between Highway 7 and Carvel. It's only open Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's been closed for the winter, but it will soon reopen on May 2nd. Welcome, Brooke.
Hello, Marge.
I am so glad that we have found the time to talk. I am so looking forward to being back to the Village Market. It was a great part of my Saturday morning routines. Now, how many years have you been the manager of the Village Market?
So this year will be my 9th season,
Whoa.
the market, which surprised me.
Yeah.
Realized that it's gone fast.
It's gone fast. Now, for someone who has never been, describe the Village Market.
So the Village Market is an organic local farmers market, which highlights local farmers, local foods, healthy options for prepared foods, and with a focus on community and connecting the farmers with the community. We have weekly music and we have tables for people to sit at and chat. It's a good place to meet neighbors and to call a friend and spend a morning there.
I agree. So thank you for that. It's a great invitation for people to come. So as you've said, the produce is basically organic and it's seasonal and local. So the farmers do have cold storage and greenhouses, correct?
Yes. So the farmers do have cold storage. So that would be crops from last year. And those are root vegetables. That would be rutabagas. But we have early crops to look forward to. There is overwintered spinach that can be kept in a greenhouse. And radishes are early. Microgreens are available. Cold storage apples, but we're going to be rolling right into the early season come end of May.
Okay. Yeah, that's I was thinking there can't be anything there the first week, but yes, there is. So that's very good. Now, because of what's happening in the world, we become more aware of where things come from, including our food. This heightened awareness is something I really do support. Though I wish there was less conflict. But can you talk about this, about really being aware of where our food comes from?
So our organic food, when we purchase it from outside of the country or from across the country, it has miles, and those miles are usually diesel miles. And that is pretty counterintuitive to eating ecologically. So eating local benefits everyone. It puts money into our local economy. It preserves our farm spaces and it connects people with understanding where your food comes from. So your children aren't going to the store and think maybe that lamb grows in a styrofoam tray.
Yeah.
And that carrots don't come in a bag. Carrots have tops. So it also has an educational factor along with ecological and a health factor.
Now, the farmers, have they conveyed to you any concerns about the global conflicts affecting our food supplies?
Actually, yes. Yesterday, the fuel for greenhouses has gone up tremendously. So we live in Canada, and unfortunately, the sun today is shining, but we've had a pretty dreary spring. While we're used to it, it also comes with challenges to grow in early spring in Ontario.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we do have to utilize fuel to keep greenhouses warm enough to keep seedlings alive. As far as regenerative farming practices go, you're using either from your animals, the bedding, and the poo to go into your fields. And while they're looking for the best yield they can get, they're not looking to completely leach everything from the soil. It remains to be seen what effect it will have on fertilizer, the fertilizer that our farmers would use, and seed prices. I guess they say for every day we're having supply chain issues, it's 1 week. So I guess we're at 40 days now. So in 40 weeks, maybe we'll start to see really what's happening.
Okay. That's something to think about. Okay. Well, I'm going to be positive and think just all the good food I'm going to get when I come
Yes.
to the farmers, to the village market. One thing I really like is being introduced to new vegetables like black radishes, golden beets, kohlrabi. I think I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm very comfortable asking what this vegetable is. Like there's a farmer who can tell me, and they often will give me ideas for how to prepare it. And there's some great conversations with other shoppers. I'd like you to talk about this diversity of produce.
When you come and you pick up a vegetable and you look at it and you think, I'm not really sure what that is, it's quite certain that one or two people are going to come over and say, this is how I make that. Or we used to eat that when I was a kid, and this is what my mom did. There's never a dearth of recipes and ideas when it comes to new vegetables, which is very cool. And everyone is very interested in sharing their enthusiasm about it. So it creates an experience that makes you feel both part of everyone else's life and experiencing something new. So eating is kind of like traveling in a way when we try different foods,
Yeah,
experiencing
very
other
nice.
cultures.
Yeah, it is. And that's one thing I absolutely love, and I'm very appreciative of the diversity of meals. My family is very, they're more than tolerant. They do enjoy seeing what I come home with. Now,
And you can pickle just about everything.
okay, that I have to try. I have not been a pickler, so I'll put it to my list for this year. There's a vendor who sells like frozen meats and fish. Where does she come from?
It's organic farms,
Yes.
and they're in Thornton, Ontario, and they have a herd of cattle that they are certified organic. And they also have a shop where they carry other organic and ecologically raised meats.
Someone else who I really enjoy interacting with is a lady who sells olive oil, olives, sheep feta. I'm getting hungry thinking about it. Uh, and I believe you are a fan of her cheeses.
Big fan.
Good.
That's Linda of Country Meadows
Linda.
Organics.
Mhm.
So she has her sheep and she has her goat cheeses, fresh cheeses and hard cheeses. She also has her eggs. She loves her chickens. So she's got a variety of layers, and you can get green eggs and brown eggs and white eggs. And she's got a story about all of her hens. So she's nice to sit and chat to. And she also, so her husband's family, her in-laws have a olive grove in Greece. And so the olive oil and olives, which are incredible, come from the grove there in Greece.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. Her olives I think are the best olives I've ever had. So
I agree.
yes. Okay. Someone else I'm looking forward to seeing again is Shelley. She's got beautiful bouquets of flowers, dried arrangements. She also makes the nicest salves and other things. Uh, yeah, I went to Honduras for the winter, and I every night used her salve. So I need to get back and see her. So she is coming.
Yes, and she also has black garlic,
Oh, yes, I love the black garlic. So yes, another great product.
which is delicious and sweet and a great addition to salad dressings and grains, any meal you're making.
Yeah, it is that I enjoy it. And she does make it, prepare it herself. I've asked her about the process, and yeah, it's lots to
And
go
she
into make.
grows it.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah. Uh, I also get gluten-free cookies for my husband and pizza buns for my son and energy balls that I have. They're my weekly treat. Who are they from? I forget the name of that vendor.
Our farm organic bakery.
Okay.
So they have a huge variety of breads, including sourdoughs and rye breads, challah and bagels and baguettes, and the pizza buns and cookies, which are a huge treat. And they also offer fresh coffee weekly.
Yes. Yeah. So it's I'm very glad that she is there. Another lady I like to see is she has Caribbean products, and I need some more of her coarsely ground cassava flours, and I've also bought some interesting attire from her when I had a special African event to go to. So she's coming back too.
Yes, that is Georgina from Lago of All.
Yeah.
She's from Nigeria originally, and she's got forno also, which is a high protein grain, which makes a really good alternative to oatmeal in the morning. I very much enjoy it. It's got a nutty, nice flavor, not overly strong. It's quite healthy for you too.
Okay. Well, I'm enjoying talking about some of my favorite vendors. Are there other vendors that you'd like to mention?
Sure. So there's Caribbean Classics, which has incredible smoky barbecue sauce. I don't know if you've tried it, and some really incredible garlic hot sauce, along with prepared foods. We've got a farm that is a newish farm, Sankofa Roots Farm, and they farm at a plot near Shelley. And so they're going to have a huge variety of vegetables throughout the season. We'll have Holland Marsh Food Forest back, and she has a huge array of kombuchas. And also this year, we'll have some new healthy prepared foods. We have Willow Wind Farm, which has a very large stall at the market. And so they've got everything, and it'll be really nice to see them with their tables full of vegetables. Again, we have a new vendor called Blooming Flower Farm, who will have microgreens and cut flowers weekly. I went to visit, and she's got everything started, and we'll have lots of beautiful cut flowers throughout the season, along with vegetables. And we have a new mushroom person coming. It's going to be a nice season.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Lots to look forward to. So, yeah, it's there you go, and it just you feel good. I look forward to going home and making dinner. So it's just a good. I enjoy going to the village market, but I also enjoy not just for what I buy, but you often organize some special event days. I remember learning how to felt. I created part of a community quilt. I sat one morning a lot longer than I thought I would doing a jigsaw puzzle, which what am I doing? But it was good. What do you have planned for this year?
Well, for this year, for the first market, I would like to do a May Day craft. So what I'm looking for with the craft that is free that I offer to everyone, vendors and customers alike, is using reused sustainable materials. And something that's a bit of a challenge is something maybe you haven't run across before. And something that where people can sit together and do it together and laugh and can connect over it. And it's not high pressure at all. I want to make it as simple as possible. I want it to be for adults and for children. And I want it to be something that isn't wasting materials and that you'll just toss away. So what we have done, so for 2 years in a row now, first starting with a community-made basket led by Allison, who makes baskets and works for Willow Wind Farm and has her own business selling baskets. She helped everyone weave a basket together. So that was our first year of a community project. Last year, we did the quilt. Everyone designed a block, and then I sewed it together. And so I have it so it can hang up. And then this year, I haven't quite come up with something, but I would like us to all do something together, just to show that we can do something together. And it's not as scary as it seems to tackle a project as long as we're doing it together.
I'd like that. Please keep in touch with me what you have. I've got some ideas for you as well. So, yeah.
Excellent.
I need to give a shout out to Steffi and the York Region Open Mic, who organizes musicians to come and play. Yeah. How would you describe what their music has to offer?
I'm thrilled to have Steffi organize the music every week. She's got a great ear for what suits the market, the personalities that would suit the market, and for people to come somewhere and hear and see live music and people doing things in person. We don't really have a huge opportunity in our everyday lives when we're trying to do our chores to feel like we've stepped out of what's normal now, which is to go to a store, hear some canned music, buy some stuff in some packages and leave. I want it to be the opposite experience. And Steffi is a huge part of that because she's never fails to bring in fun, cool people that connect with the crowd. We have sing-alongs, and last year we had 2 open mics at the market, which were really geared towards customers, that longtime customers played at the market. And that was just delightful and such a joy to see people sharing their gifts. I respect Steffi's ability to organize people that play live music because everyone comes with their own thing, and she's so positive and so accepting and so good at making it work out for everyone that it's a huge addition to the market.
Yeah. Thank you for saying that. I often leave wondering, why am I at 9:00 in the morning singing along to a song? But it's like, yeah, that felt good. So yes, and I always enjoy Steffi, amazing musicians that she has sort of rounded up and put together. Is there anything else that you'd like to add?
I have to say, maybe I overthought the question, that last question that you had asked, that you said you're asking everyone now.
Okay.
So I had quite a few ideas.
Okay. So the question I'm asking you, and I'm wondering what your response is, but if you had a magic wand and could make the world a little better, what is one thing you would like to change in the world? So what are your thoughts?
There are so many things that, I think I would like to change, but that might not be the best to have one person's perspective. And I really zoned in on the magic part. And it started me thinking a few years ago, I remember there were all these stories about mycelium underground. So mushrooms growing underground that spread their tentacles. And it's like an island underneath us, huge, connecting huge parts of the forest, under roads, connecting fields. And I thought, if I had a magic wand, whenever people are feeling lonely or disaffected, fed up with people, that they could magically see how we're all connected. And it would make them feel a part of, and not shut out and fully invested. Being alone as much as we are now really has a negative effect on how we interact with each other and how we start to change our ideas to just look at ourselves. So I would like to wave that magic wand so when we're feeling our lowest, we can just see how connected we are to everyone, not just our neighbors, but somebody 2 miles away, somebody that's in another region. Just a way for us to visually see it.
I like that. I think you need to have a craft activity day that highlights that.
That's a great idea.
You'll think of something. I'll put my thinking cap on too, but I very much appreciate hearing what you will do with the magic wand. Okay. In the podcast notes, I certainly will put ways of reaching out to you, ways of keeping in touch with your market. And I hope to see lots of people that I know there. And I wish you a great season coming up.
Thank you, Marge. Thanks for highlighting the market. You're such a great supporter. And I like seeing your face on Saturday mornings.
It's good. Well, good luck with getting everything all organized.